Welcome back. Whether you're here with coffee in hand, hiding in your car for 5 minutes of peace, or listening while folding laundry, I'm glad you pressed play. Because today's conversation is one I wish someone had with me. Before the breakdown, before the silence, before I thought something was wrong with me for needing rest. This is a soft landing for the strong ones. The women who hold it down, hold it in, and hold it together until they can't anymore. If you've ever felt that ache, the one that says, I can't keep doing it all like this, then breathe. You're in the right place. You remember how I ended last episode? I said, and the next time, we'll be peeling back another layer. We'll talk about what it really means to be the one who does it all, and what it costs when no one stops to ask you if you're okay. And now we're here. We're going deeper into the emotional side of nutrition, because the truth is, food is never just food. It's memory, it's reward, it's relief, it's regulation. And if you've been in a survival mode for so long, it's the one thing that doesn't ask for anything in return. If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle with food, one you can't quite explain, but also can't seem to break, this is the moment to pause, to listen differently, to stop blaming the craving, and start hearing the signal. Because this isn't about shame. It's about discipline. It's about compassion. It's about permission. It's about making peace with the version of you that didn't know how else to cope and choose differently. Not because you hate her, but because you love where you're going. Let's slow down for just a second. I want you to really check in with yourself. Not rush away, but like you would with a close friend who's been holding her breath all week. Let me ask you this. Have you been waking up tired, even when you went to bed early? Are you grabbing bites of food, standing up, juggling errands, multitasking? When someone asks you how you're doing this week, did you even pause to check before saying, I'm good? Did you find yourself reaching for something? Your phone, snacks, wine, just to turn the noise down just a little bit? And be honest. Have you cried behind the scenes, in the shower, or while folding clothes, but still showed up smiling for everyone else? If any of that hit home, even just one, I want you to know this is your episode. It's your pause button. Not a punishment, not a checklist. Just a mirror, a reminder. Because before you break, you deserve to hear the truth. You don't earn rest. You're allowed to rest. You don't have to crash to earn comfort. You can choose it now, while there's still time to turn the day around. And here's the truth that hit me the hardest. Most of us don't break all at once. We bend slowly, quietly, over time. We smile while holding back tears. We carry everyone else's load. We celebrate everyone else's milestones. And we save ourselves for last, if at all. But every woman has a threshold. Every strong one has a moment where even showing up feels like too much. So this episode, it's not just about sugar. It's about all the things we reach for when we're too tired to reach for ourselves. And when I say sugar, I don't just mean candy bars or ice cream at night. I mean whatever helps you feel in control when everything else feels chaotic. For me, it was sugar. For someone else, it may be scrolling, staying busy, shutting down, or pouring that second glass of wine. But the pattern is still the same. We reach for what gives us relief, not because we're weak, but because we've been carrying too much for too long. And sometimes that pattern started before we even knew it was a pattern. Back when comfort came in the form of a reward, a sweet treat for being good, dessert for eating all of our food, something sugary to take the edge off after a long day of school, work, or just keeping it all together. That's sugar. It becomes a signal, not a failure, but of need. It's not the craving that's the problem. It's the silence around it. And if you're listening right now and thinking, that's me, I want you to know you're not by yourself. So today, we're not judging the habit. We're just naming the need. Because the truth is, you don't have to hustle your way into healing. You can begin with awareness, with curiosity, with one honest check-in at a time. And for those of you just getting to know me, this is the kind of work that I do. Not just helping women eat better, but helping them feel better. Because when you understand your patterns, when you know what your body is really asking for, you start to make decisions that honor your peace, not just your to-do list. And that's when transformation starts. That's when real change feels possible. So let's talk about how we slowly move forward. You don't have to change everything overnight. Maybe it starts with something small, like pouring a glass of water before you grab that soda, or taking a short walk outside when everything feels tense instead of reaching for something sweet. You might not even think those things matter, but they do. Because every time you choose to check in with your body instead of ignoring it, you're building trust. You're saying, I see you, I hear you, and I got you. Maybe for you, it's starting a food journal, but not the calorie counting kind. Just a place to notice how your body is responding to what you eat. What gives you energy What leaves you drained? That awareness alone can change everything. Or maybe it's how you move. Instead of punishing workouts, it's movement that make you feel powerful and present. Maybe it's a walk, a stretch, a dance in your kitchen. And yeah, knowing how your body responds to certain foods and movement styles matters here too. That's why the whole one-size-fits-all thing doesn't work. What brings someone else's energy might make you feel anxious. What feels calming to one woman might overstimulate you. This is where understanding your blueprint, your rhythm, even your blood type starts to become a part of the breakthrough. We'll talk about that more in future episodes. But let me pause right here and share something real with you. When I was juggling film, set call times at dawn, salon clients stacked back to back, and motherhood, all the while trying to heal my body, the idea eating for my health felt impossible. So I simplified. Instead of a gourmet meal prep, I kept a green juice, lightly steamed vegetables, and a scoop of seasoned tofu in a glass container. I stopped trying to be perfect. I just decided I'm first. And when you decide that, the choices actually get easier. I'd prepped my greens the night before, so I wasn't grabbing a quick snack under pressure. I even blended my morning juice before the phone even rang. Made sure I got a stretch in between clients or while I was on set, just to keep my body moving. And the result? I was less stressed, had more energy, and a quiet sense of self-respect that no sugary fix ever gave me. It wasn't about restriction. It was about value. Treating my body like it mattered as much as everyone else I was serving. And here's something to think about. While you've been on everyone else's schedule, your job demands, your kids' routines, your partner's calendars, and friends' needs, have you forgotten to place yourself on your own? What would it feel like to give yourself a time slot too? To schedule your morning walk like a meeting? To make your meal prep as a non-negotiable, as the school run? To put you on your own calendar and treat it like it matters? Because it does. This isn't selfish. It's sustainable. And the longer you wait to carve out a space for yourself, the more likely you are to burn out. So today, try it. Pick a time that belongs to you. Just you. Even if it's 10 minutes. Use it to breathe, move, and nourish yourself. Remind your body that you haven't forgotten about her. And that's the invitation for you. Pick one simple, supportive shift that fits your day. It might feel small, but the value you'll feel inside will echo through everything else you touch. But for now, just take notice. Notice how often you wait until your body is yelling before you listen. Notice what time of day you're most likely to disconnect. Notice when you move because it feels good, and when you're punishing yourself for what you ate. And maybe just ask yourself, what would it look like to make one choice today that supports me? Not just the version of me that everyone else expects to see. Before you break, check in. Before you blame yourself, ask what you really need. Before you push through, just pause. Your body is not the enemy. Your cravings aren't shameful. Your need for comfort isn't wrong. You're just human, and you're ready for something deeper. If you found yourself in this episode, come back. Next time, we'll talk about what it feels like to finally stop proving your strength and start rebuilding your peace. You're worthy of something that doesn't cost you your well-being. And I'll be right here when you're ready.